Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Abe Studios, back again with another vlog. This is number 28, possibly 29, but I hope everyone is off to a great week. You know, the final few days left in July, moving on to August. You know, I guess we're halfway through the year, and you know, I've been doing these for a little bit. I don't think I'll get 52 this whole year, but I'll get quite a few of these vlogs in, as I'm trying to do this every week, at least once a week. And just reviewing my past week. My past week was filled with some things that I would feel that you know, I should feel pretty good about. I know last week I had talked about trying to give myself a little bit of an incentive to kind of get these things done. I promised myself if I got them done, I would treat myself to go in and see Quentin Tarantino's film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which came out this past Friday, and I'll probably watch. Well, I plan to watch it tomorrow because I got things completed. Let's just say that. So the one thing, or the three things that I was working on to, you know, build the incentive to get done within this past week was the logo work or the branding work for the client that was building or starting a business. I moved that along. You know, I gave him 6 new fresh sketches based off of what he had looked at or, you know, commented on with the first round. So this was the second round, and I guess he felt he needed time to think about it, or show it around, or get some feedback from other people. So we're scheduled this week to meet up and further talk about it. I like that. I like that idea of being in person. I think the feedback he gave me from the first round was very helpful. You know, he kind of made some quick little notes on the sketches, and that was helpful going into the second round. So I'm believing there's going to be something there that he's ready and willing to work with or use and get finalized, or at least push to finalize the next step. The other thing was the artist interview that I needed to get chopped up, edited, and posted. That got posted. So I spent the beginning of the week really just kind of taking it day by day, believing that I'll be able to get it done by Thursday. Wednesday the earliest, Thursday kind of since the latest, but when that happened, I posted on my regular day, which was Friday. So if you haven't seen that artist interview, it's with Pondo Kuma. He's a 2D artist or 2D illustrator. Great work. I thought it was one of my better interviews, and I think he gave me a lot of good information about himself and how he works as an artist, and you know, hopefully can help anyone out there as well. So I'm moving on to the next step in the artist interview, and so I'm looking for new artists. So if you know of anyone that might be interested in being interviewed and being able to talk about their work, maybe they have a studio, definitely let me know. Leave that information in the comment box below, or even shoot me an email if you're that person or you know of that person. And the third thing that I wanted to do was complete my Instagram commission that I just kind of out of the blue, came out of nowhere, and they kind of just hit me up, DM me, and asked me, or told me basically that they love the work because I showed a lot of my watercolor or pencil, watercolor, and ink drawings on there, and they want that, and so, or they want one of those of their child. So they sent me the picture in the DM, and I kind of started working on it throughout the week. I was feeling a little bit, what was the word? You know, just kind of a little bit of anxiety about it. This is my first one like this, you know, through Instagram. You know, I've done other commissions in the past, but this one through Instagram, and then kind of knowing that he's been following me for a while, and you know, just wanted to do well. You know, just wanted to do well. I was kind of a little worried about it as it came out, but I took a look at him again today as I sent him a message, and kind of we're trying to figure out the logistics of kind of, you know, get the payment and him get the artwork, because he's in the UK. So that's kind of also cool. So I asked him if he would just send me like a quick little souvenir of something from the UK, maybe a newspaper, a flyer, a poster that might be on a message board, or even like a postcard, something like that. Just kind of throw that in there and send that to me. And so I got all those 3 done. Actually, that really kind of finalized today, being that I was able to message him and got the return message. So we talked back and forth today, and we're trying to figure that out. I don't know what it's going to cost to get it sent to the UK, but it's just simple. Maybe a real sturdy envelope, one of those envelopes you maybe get at FedEx or UPS, something like that. I'm figuring is what I'll end up having to be using, so that doesn't get bent and doesn't get destroyed in transit. So I feel really good about that. I know on the way to here, to this day, there was some concern that I wouldn't make it, as much as I even, when I started made the incentive with myself, I was thinking I wasn't gonna make it. And then as it came up to Friday, I was like, oh no, I'm actually only posting it today. But no, things worked out, and I think that's kind of the way life is. Sometimes you feel, or you have a little bit of anxiety about some things, but if you stick to it, you know what your intention is, you know what you're trying to go for. I think if you stick to it, you'll usually find that in the end that you'll accomplish it. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't make it, but I felt that all I could really do was just keep working as much as with the art and with the artist interview and getting that all edited up. All of that took process and kind of took some patience, because there was some things that came up that I didn't expect. They usually don't. Certain things with editing the video don't usually happen, and it being a lengthy kind of video, it just took some time. So I felt really good about it. I'm going to enjoy Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I think I need to really create more opportunities like this for myself, or incentives like this, to kind of keep me working and being mindful that, as much as it may be a tough road, that I can get through it. You know what I'm saying? So that's been my past week. I'm excited for this week, as obviously I get to go watch the movie, but I'm back at work in my own projects, and got to schedule that meeting with the client this week, and just gonna figure out some other things to kind of really keep me going. I actually been watching some writing videos on how to write better, and so that's been helpful in kind of doing that. And so I'm just kind of excited for the opportunity to keep going on from here. So that's just kind of where I'm at today. Hope everyone's well, and like we always do this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.